Na jó, üdvözlök uram mindenkit a mai videóba, és ismét itt vagyok nektek, nem mással, mint a Batmannel, hogy ígértem is. A mai részben, mint lássátok, ezt a epizódot fogjuk elkezdeni, a másik epizódját, valószínűleg Bane-nel, meg Harley Quinn-nel, meg ez a figát mond, nem tudom, össze Mr. Fine lesz, de elég sem egyébként. Ugye ez az egy mission, amit megcsináltam, tehát Révuszt legyőztük. Aztán meg is ad a csávó, azt hiszem. És most el fogom őt kezdeni. Remélem, hogy jó lesz ez is. Mindenképp azon lesz, hogy ez is jól végigjátszódjam, aztán meglássuk, hogy mi a egyébként. Ugyanaz a setup maradt, mint volt. De nem változtattam semmit. El is kezdem szerintem ott a dolgokat. A kamera az, nem tudom, hogy jó van-e beállítva, azt esetleg egyébként nem értem, miért teszi mindig félre egyébként, amikor bejövök és felvételt akarok készíteni, de hát ez valamit ezt szereti velem csinálni. Várakozás zajlik egyébként. Kíváncsi csak van ilyen előzmény tudsz, amit ez mondani fog, vagy nem.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead.
Akkor Riddler meghalt, jó.
The only lead I had to take him down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Ugye ezért véget a játék, azt hiszem, igen.
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret.
Tudja a titkunkat, nagyon
And
ügyes.
since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
Fine, I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy. Gordon's a stubborn old mule. I haven't shown the height of diplomacy myself. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
What the hell?
Mi van? Hát volt egy robbanás.
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Történt robbanás. Érdekes, ugye? Érdekes. Ott van valaki. De rendőr.
What more do you want with me?
Hey, shut it!
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Oh, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just...
The Batman! Boss, we got company!
Oh. Ismerős nekem ő az ember. Ez Bane, nem?
Who are you?
A nightmare,
Ajajajaj,
much
ez
like
Bane.
yourself. But you can call me Bane.
Ez Bane.
A man cannot win a war alone.
Elnézést.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Ugye. A francba. Kicsit elnéztem.
You fight well, but
Na jó.
you fight alone. You will die alone.
E? Az istenit. Mindegy, ezt meg...
You
De nem,
fight
most
well,
jobban sikerült.
but you fight alone.
Volt.
You will die
A shift
alone.
volt, ugye? E?
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. You will pay for that. Save your strength, man. This one is mine. If you take it. This pain you're feeling.
Elkaptak, basszus. Elkaptak.
Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, man.
Ez durva volt ez a csot egyébként. Hát igen, itt nem tudtam valamit mondani, értetlen volt. Csávó az meghalt, nem még él, de... Kit hívjunk? Hívjuk... hogy hívunk? Hívjuk...
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Waller. Help.
Mindegy, rossz ember, mindegy.
Help is on the way.
Elkaptak, basszus. Hát igen. Szerintem így van a játék, hogy el kell kapjanak. Hát nem jártunk túl jól.
Batman!
Ki az? Valaki mondta, hogy Batman.
Say something if you can hear me!
Oh! Szólj már te!
Over here.
Oh my god! Batman! I found him!
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it. I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Bane volt
Called
az.
himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here,
Azért ezt
a gang
feladott
of
neki
masked men
rendesen.
hit a biotech manufacturer. Perf slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Üdvözlők
Welcome
Gothambe.
to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. It's a sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
Mondjuk ezt.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. You were right to trust the director to help with this. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Alfred, prep the medbay. We're going to need it.
Hát? Nem is csodálom, hogy Batman nincs túl jól, mert rásüt az egész tégla. Nem is csodálom. És ez mindig csak a felvezetés volt? Hát na ilyen az élet. Na akkor nézzük tovább. Most kezdjük az játék egyébként.
Bruce!
Semmi baj, Alfred, nyugi, csak rám esett a tégla.
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life.
Hát,
I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
igazítsam.
You'll just do it again tomorrow. We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this
Hát
later.
nem fog most Batmankedni egy jó ideig.
Come on now.
Van egy érzésem
Let's get you
most.
patched up.
Lehet most Bruce Wayne-nel fogunk csak menni simán. Az is előfordulhat. De ki tudja.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead. And even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Na, akkor ezt megnéztem. És Mr. Fagy lesz az?
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research
Az
facility.
Mr. Fagy lesz, igen. Mr. Fagy.
Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
Én tudom ki volt Batman.
Waller's intel
Én
shows
tudom,
that the thieves made off with
Batman ki
numerous
az.
pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Jó, akkor
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him.
It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm not planning to stick around for long. Just enough for me to figure out their plan.
Yes, and then what?
I'll improvise. So that's it then.
Na,
I find John
lássuk, mi
Doe
lesz.
and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
Ó, az egy bár.
Stack deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Nincs választása, igen, hát Bane ellen tényleg nincs választásunk. A Bane leüt meg minden marrasság. Hát most nincs túl jól ez a Batman King.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I am...
I'm going to ignore what I heard. No harm done.
You set me up.
Nonsense! Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry, John.
Legyünk kedvesek,
All I
jó?
could think of was getting to Riddler, and you were my best chance. I should have just...
Waited for me to get back to you? Like I said I would?
Hey, I said I was sorry.
It's rude, duplicitous, and kinda stalkery. But I understand. All is forgiven. So... that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Na, igen, mostantiből meghalt ugye Rébusz, ugye?
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse! That's who you are!
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a guess?
Hogy mosolyog ez a Joker, figyeljétek. Ez zseniális.
Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Fogadd el.
Pinky swear.
friends for life. And Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Stay out of this, Willie. I'm talking to John, not you.
It looks like I better teach your pal here some manners.
Uh-oh.
You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Perfect.
The lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Nem akar támadni ember.
dead?
I said we took care of it.
Meg akar támadni ember.
I'm calling the
Come on. Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
Oh.
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
Oh. Ez követ engem, nagyon jó. Agent követ engem, oké.
That was fantastic! Oh, cool! They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing.
Mi az?
You can't tell anyone this.
Mi van?
This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love.
Oh, van szerelme? Vagy
It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
I am so happy, John.
Tudom kb. Kiről van
Deserve the
szó.
best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Megyünk a bázisra, azt terveztük, ugye? Hát na, hihetetlen, ugye? Gonosztevőkhöz megyünk most. Hogy Batmanként simán intéznénk őket.
Almost got it. God damn it. I thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one sec. There we go.
Oh. Harley Quinn.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright. That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music on.
Vagy az éppen nem baj, hogy velük látnak együtt, hogy Harley Quinn meg Jokerrel sétálni, na mindegy. Lássuk az én kérdésem ez egyébként.
Harley Quinn.
De ez normális? Bruce Wayne-ként velük sétálgatunk?
I knew you guys would hit it off.
Oh, trust me, I'm laughing my ass off. On the inside.
Oh, come on, Bruce. Harley was just kidding.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much. After that sad way you lost your folks. Wooden said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
I want to run this town. Just like Falcone. Just like my father. You can help me do that.
Uh-huh. Sure. The Playboy's trading his tux for a Tommy gun.
Bruce has hidden depths, Harley. Like, really deep. When we were in Arkham, we got into all kinds of mischief. He showed me some of the darkness he's got inside. You don't forget something like that.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Itt vagyunk ketten, buszvénnel.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is.
Ajajajaj, ez így nem tetsz.
You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you.
Mit akarsz,
So I
Harley?
asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham.
Na, hazudjunk
He's a friend.
neki.
Oh, ain't that cute?
Nem kéne hazudni neki.
You're sweet on little old puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
John vouched for me, didn't he? That's gotta count for something.
John's easily impressed. Just so you know, Mr. Moneybags, I ain't. You're gonna have to earn my respect. And it's gonna take a lot more than that $1 billion smile. Aw, gee, thanks, Pud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Pud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey?
Brucey, mi van?
Ain't that the gist of it?
I never said that.
Oh, come on. You gotta stand by your words or you ain't nothing at all.
It's okay, Bruce. I know it's hard to talk about feelings and stuff. I want you to know, the feeling's mutual.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever.
Mi?
Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe your whole Kingpin of Gotham shtick won't seem so absurd. And maybe, just maybe, I'll vouch for you with the others.
What do you want with the Phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
You don't have to worry. I promise. I'll take care of it.
So glad to hear it. Maybe you are my kind of guy.
Well, then, let's get moving. No time like the present.
Ma mennek, lássam.
You're on, Brucey boy.
Brucey boy.
Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Erre jobb ember. Na mindegy, hát na, folytatom minden. Várj, le kell... Na jó emberek, hát ez... Na jó. A következő része jövök ismét, akkor egy kicsit bemegyünk a Wayne Empire épületébe, és meglássuk, hogy mi lesz. Mindenképp.